Great to meet you.
Here I am.
Here's the clicker.
Thank you very much. All right. Very nice to be here today, and well done, everyone. You lasted until now, so kudos to you. My name is Fredrik Tunberg. I'm the CEO of the Swedish PropTech company Saliar. We come from Västerås, which is about 1 hour outside of Stockholm. What we are doing, we're creating impact with the use of connectivity with hopefully productivity, IoT, and in the future as well 5G, definitely. So we're providing that kind of use case, and I hope to show you now how we can create tangible value by using this technology that we've been going on and on about today. Saliar, we took our name from Sally Ride, the first female astronaut up in space, and that has to do with us bringing down space technology, because what we did in the beginning was that we studied ISS, the International Space Station, very, very closely, because they have some obvious significant challenges up there. They can't ventilate the space station, right, because there's no air. The same kind of challenges actually apply to planet Earth because of air pollution in our outside air, right? So we need to take special consideration to how we ventilate our buildings now and in the future, definitely. We've also, along the way, we started a subsidiary company called Direct Carbon, which is the first carbon capture company coming out of Sweden. And we're focusing on capturing carbon from inside, so from indoor environments. But today I will talk mostly about Saliar, the PropTech SaaS company for optimizing ventilation systems. And what we do is that we make good use of all the data in a building. So we collect data from sensors, and today we're doing that with wired sensors, Wi-Fi sensors, LoRaWAN sensors, but we can definitely do that with 5G as well. Based on that data, we then take control over the ventilation system, and we calculate for every instance, everything that's going on in the building and outside the building. We make sure that we optimize the ventilation system. So we're always providing the right amount of air at the right time to the right people anywhere in the building. And this has some significant benefits, such as you get full control over indoor air quality. You get much more granular kind of monitoring of air quality inside your building. You also get some significant energy savings. And I mean, talking from a kind of planet perspective, buildings are responsible for 40% of all energy consumption worldwide. And within those 40%, HVAC represents around half of that. So I mean, if we can save 50% on HVAC, then we can have a significant impact on Sweden's total energy consumption and for the whole planet. So we take control and we use any kind of sensors, any kind of control system, existing systems. We don't want to replace anything in the building. We rather want to add another layer of intelligence to control the existing hardware and software. And we're an application, and this is a very important part. We always like to talk about what we do, but in this slide I'm actually talking about what we don't do. We don't do connectivity. We leave that to others. There are so many other companies, some of them are here today, that are really, really good at that. And what we do is that we make good use of the data that they capture. So we're at the other end of it, kind of. And very simplified, once you've started fetching data, then you should do something with that data. And talking from an energy perspective, for instance, especially in these times, of course, with rocketing energy prices, then you want to use that data to optimize your big consumers in the building, and that is the HVAC system. And then you can enjoy. And we can use whatever type of parameters. So we started out with air quality parameters, of course, because we're very, very concerned with having a good, healthy, secure indoor air quality in our buildings. But now we're also adding electricity parameters. So we're controlling HVAC based on spot price on the electricity market, and also making HVAC units available on the flexibility markets. Basically trying to how do you say, save the grids a little bit, at least. And these are just some examples, and we had some great presentations concerning retail earlier, and we've been involved in retail quite a lot, and I just saw that they kind of missed the most obvious parameters that you must use this connectivity and IoT and 5G for, and that is air quality. I'm pretty sure that people will start to demand a safe, secure indoor air quality when they go shopping, when they go to Mall of Scandinavia or any other kind of shopping center. Air quality will be a demand, if it's not that already, driven by the pandemic, of course, and also what's going on the outside concerning ambient air pollution. And this is just one example of how you can look at it. If we have a building, an example building of 10,000 square meters, then you need to invest in metering, in monitoring, and in connectivity. So you have to spend a couple of euros per square meters in order to connect the building. This is of course an example, but still, this is a business case. And then you have to pay us a subscription fee because we're a SaaS company. But you end up, based on the different types of prices of electricity, you end up with significant net savings. In this case, 69,000 euros for 36 months in this example building. And then from that, we can also calculate if it's worthwhile to invest in such technology. So if you believe that the electricity price will be higher than that, then this makes sense. If you believe it will be lower, then it doesn't make sense. I personally believe that we will have higher, and today it's 10 times higher than that, for instance. And talking about 5G, of course, we can make some really, really cool things with 5G that are really worthwhile. For instance, we can close the gap between ambient and indoor air quality. We can really start working with granular data in a whole new way. And we can create that kind of standard framework that allows companies such as us to scale, of course, but also for building owners and building portfolios to apply this kind of uniformity layer instead of working with hundreds of different systems. And concerning indoor air quality and the effects that it has on human behavior and so on, visualization is a big part of that. It's part of how you psychologically think about the air that you breathe. We'd like to say that you would never ever consider to drink dirty water, but still everyday people in a large parts of the world, even in Stockholm, they are fine with breathing polluted air. And I don't believe that will be okay in the future. So with those words, I'd like to say thank you very much.
Thank you, Fredrik. Love the jumper as well. So next we